And he walked up to me and he goes,
Hey man, you want to try this coffee? This coffee is really good, man. I just like there's something just specifically good about this coffee. I don't know what it is about this coffee, but it just something about it, man. You need to try this coffee.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Rev here, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the time that I got drunk in high school. And this is kind of a two-part story, but let's just get right into the video. So this starts off back in freshman year of high school. And this all relates back to my one homie Jacob, who's been in quite a few stories by this point. But pretty much, he had gotten his hands on a bottle, or I guess not a full bottle, a partial bottle of Everclear. And if you don't know what Everclear is, it is quite literally the strongest alcohol that is possible to make. It is, I believe, like 95%, 190 proof. And you are not supposed to drink it straight. If you drink it straight, it can pretty much kill you instantly if you drink a big enough amount. I mean, I'm sure if you took a shot, you'd be fine, but trust me, you don't want to. It literally just tastes like fucking ethanol. Like, the smell of alcohol is literally just what Everclear tastes like. You're supposed to mix it in with other drinks, and it's basically supposed to be like a flavorless alcohol that you can mix with anything. So anyways, what we would do is we would use this Everclear to get fucking turned in seminar pretty much every chance we got, which was, I guess, every day because seminar was every day. And the particular seminar teacher that I had did not really, well, I guess it's not that she didn't care, she just was not observant whatsoever and was completely oblivious to the fact that anything was going on in her room. And she kind of just gave all the students the benefit of the doubt, which she should not have done because we took advantage of that severely. But pretty much what Jacob would do is he would get a Mountain Dew Code Red bottle, a 1 liter bottle of Mountain Dew Code Red. And I guess he would use the same one every day, the same bottle. And basically he would fill it up with water. And then he would add the Everclear to it, which he would bring to school. Like, mind you, if I remember right, he'd usually mix this like in the classroom. Which is just fucking nuts. But he would mix this in the classroom. And then he had these, I don't remember what brand they were, but they were like, just little water flavor packets, like basically adult Kool-Aid, And he would mix that in after he put the Everclear into the water. And almost every time he brought like a red one, so it would literally just look like Mountain Dew Code Red. But I remember one time he had to bring like a lemon flavor, and that shit tasted horrible. But anyways, so he would mix in the flavor mix, and it didn't taste too bad. It kind of just tasted like alcohol and Kool-Aid mixed together, which, I mean, that's not something I would drink by itself just for the taste, but I mean, to get drunk in high school as a 14-year-old, it did work pretty damn well. And it was kind of weird because her room had almost like a little stage platform, and there were like stage lights up top. It wasn't like a full stage, but it was like, I don't know, maybe a 10 by 15, just little raised up area off of the floor. And we would literally just sit in a circle back there and just pass the bottle around, taking swigs the entire time. And usually there'd be like 5 or 6 people in this circle, including Jacob's ex-girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, this one kid, I believe I called him, what did I call him? Let me check. Larry, that's what I called him. Larry, which I mentioned in the taking Mexican Xanax at school. He was in my seminar class, so we often were on the goonery together. But he would often join this circle with us. And this was quite literally a daily occurrence from the first day that we got back to school from Christmas break until like February. The first week of February, I believe. So like literally for like a full month straight. I mean, I think there were like a couple of days here and there where we didn't do it, but like 95% of the days of that month were spent drunk during my 3rd and 4th hours. And I'm not gonna lie, there were a couple days where I could barely even walk by the by the end of seminar, and I was like, fuck, oh boys, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Let's do it. And it was really ironic because right after my seminar class, my freshman year, I had life management. So for the first month of my life management class, I showed up drunk, which is like, that's a very great example of how my high school time went. I mean, you know, getting drunk every day before live management my freshman year is a perfect encapsulation of that, you know. And that was I mean, I'd call that more of a phase than a habit that we had, because after we stopped doing it when that Everclear ran out, we did not seek out anymore and continue doing that, because by the end of it, man, we were like, fuck, I'm tired of getting out of school hungover as shit, man. We should probably stop doing this. And then, a little bit later, in my freshman year as well, actually, I had another experience of getting drunk at school. And pretty much how it happened was there was this kid who we'll call him Max. Now, Max, he's never really been a very tight homie of me, but I've always known him, and we've always been, you know, cool with each other. We always joke with each other. Just, you know, fuck around when we happen to be by each other. And he had walked up to me at the end of school, and, you know, right after the last bell had rang and everybody was walking out to the parking lot to go to their cars. And he walked up to me and he goes,
"Hey man, do you want to try this coffee? This coffee is really good, man. I just like there's something just specifically good about this coffee. I don't know what it is about this coffee, but it just something about it, man. You need to try this coffee."
And I was like, okay, I mean, I'm not really like a coffee drinker, but yeah, sure, I'll give it a try, man. And he gives it over to me, and it was a big ass hydro flask, like one of the 40-ounce hydro flasks. And guess what it was? It was literally just straight whiskey. Like, it wasn't mixed whiskey. It was straight whiskey out of a bottle, filled into a 40-ounce, all the way to the top. Dude, what the fuck? I took a big ass gulp of that shit, and I almost threw it up all over the lobby, right in front of the office and where the principals were. And I was like, I wanted to be like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what? You could have taken me to the bathroom to do this. Like, come on, man. But I just didn't say anything. And then I took a couple more swigs. And I was like, yeah, man. This coffee is really good now that you say it. I really do enjoy this coffee. And I took my swigs. And I probably drank maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 shots. Probably not even that much. It was probably like 3 or 4 shots worth. But that was like the 5th time I had ever had alcohol in my life, so it hit me pretty damn hard. And luckily, well, I guess not luckily, this would have been better if this had happened like at the beginning of the day, but this happened right at the end of the school when I had to drive home. So, I drove home, and it started to hit me pretty goddamn hard while I was driving. I started out fine. Not even fine. I started out buzzed, and I was like, alright, I can get home in time. And as I kept driving, I was progressively getting more and more faded. And this is why you should never fucking drink something and then start driving. You know, don't drink and drive at all. But it's one thing if you have, you know, a few drinks and then you wait 2-3 hours and then drive to where you need to go. It's a completely different thing when you take like 4 shots worth of whiskey and then try to beat the clock to get home before the drunkenness comes on. That is a fucking stupid idea, and I'm very glad I didn't drink too much and end up fucking killing someone. But pretty much I got home A-okay, you know, little bit of swerving action, little bit of curb popping, and you know, the whole 9 yards. You know, I didn't hit anything. I almost did fucking run my car into a brick wall because I you know, pulled it up into my mom's driveway, and then I proceeded to forget to put it in park, and it was in drive, and I almost let it slam into the fucking the brick wall. So, you know, that I saved it though. It was fine. But let that be a lesson to y'all. Don't be doing that shit. That's not a smart thing to do. And I'm glad it didn't end poorly. And, you know, it's kind of fucked up for him to give me that under the pretense it was coffee. But it was also fucking stupid of me for, to drink it after I realized it was whiskey. So, learn from my actions. Don't get drunk at school. It's honestly not worth it because by the end of the school day, you're just hungover. And then once you're out of school and actually, have time to do fun shit, you don't have anything to fucking do because you're fucking hungover as shit. You just want to go home and fucking sleep. And it's also fucking bad if you have to drive. It's one thing if your parents pick you up, but when you have to drive, that introduces a whole other level of it, because then, fuck. Man, you're one too many drinks away from sending your car into a fucking tree, But anyways, that's about it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. I think I'm gonna try a new upload schedule of releasing story times on Fridays, and then releasing a different type of video on Mondays. I'm gonna kind of experiment a little bit with maybe some like list and tier videos, and maybe just some like general advice videos, and just things down that path. I'm gonna try to keep it all kind of related to the same subject, but just a bunch of different styled videos on it. But the story times are gonna keep coming every Friday, and then every Monday I'm gonna be kind of experimenting with something else. So look forward to that, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.